We love it. Our grilled cheese and tomato soup lunches would not be the same without the question.
Wait, I have to pause it right there. My friends, someone told me that it's common to have a grilled cheese with a tomato soup in America. How true is this? That person lied to me, or is that really that common? And if so, again, when was the last time you had those? And or did you ever had those? Better saying, leave me a comment, my friend. Today I'll be reacting to 10 American foods that baffle, well, non-Americans, people like me. But before I go into that, let me ask you for one thing. If you can leave a like, thank you so much. It's the best way to show support. Now, if you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Link for the original video in my description. Man, I love this type of videos. American food is so good. Let's play it.
What are corn dogs? Cheap sausages dipped in batter and...
Wait, what? Corn dogs?
What are corn dogs? Cheap sausages dipped in batter and deep fried.
Yeah.
You know, American.
American food is sometimes made fun of by foreigners. To be honest, in some cases, we can't really blame them. So on that note,
Really?
here are 10 American foods that baffle foreigners.
It's a disgusting American food.
Chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles? So, my friends, this is not the first time I see this. But I thought this was more a fancy thing. This is not common at all, right? You know what? Let's solve this. By the way, looks delicious. But how common is this? When was the last time you had some chicken and waffles? You know, leave me a comment. And leave me a like if you also enjoy this type of stuff, because, yeah, this is looking tremendous.
TJ, thank God you're here.
How'd you find me?
It's the only chicken and waffle place in all of Holland.
Okay, hating on chicken and waffles is practically a crime. A mix of crispy, sweet, and salty all rolled into one delicious dish? What's not to love about that? From
Wait, okay, looks amazing, but the mix is not normal, can we agree? Fried stuff with sweet stuff. And the main problem for this is you have this at breakfast, right?
coast to coast and for generations, chicken and waffles have been a Southern comfort staple beloved by Americans for ages, and we...
Okay, my friend. So this is a Southern food. Okay, now this makes sense. My Southern people really love their fried stuff.
wouldn't trade it for anything. However, when someone from outside of the US tries or even hears about the chicken-waffle combination, they just don't seem to understand the hype. To an outsider, pairing crispy fried chicken with a waffle along with some melted butter slathered in syrup and gravy is simply not the way to go.
No, I don't want it. I want it if you don't want it.
Many foreigners have reported finding the combo weird, unappetizing, and downright repulsive.
No, wait. My friends, I have to say this. I don't relate with this type of video. Those are not my words at all. Is a bit weird? Yes. That looks delicious? Also, yes. Two things can be true at the same time, you know?
Comparing it to mixing tuna and chocolate. Most say they like a good piece of chicken and fancy a waffle, but can't fathom why anyone would want to put the two together.
So, this is honestly very true because waffles are popular here, but never with chicken. Fried chicken is popular here, but never with waffles, so it's kind of true.
Obviously, we're not going to let these opinions affect our love for chicken and waffles because, well, it's just too darn good to stop eating. You can have this mouth-watering, delectable dish for any meal of the day, and it will satisfy all your cravings at once, every single time.
I believe it.
Hershey's chocolate.
Oh, I tried Hersheys chocolate, my friends. There is a video of me trying that. Is one of the best chocolates I ever tried. It's so good.
You can get the whole chocolate bar, but we got a Hershey's Kiss.
I'll take it.
This one shouldn't come as much of a surprise because as much as we love our Hershey's chocolate bars, there are so many other quality fine chocolates around the world that we have yet to experience.
Ooh, do you guys know this one? Ferrero Rocher is one of the best chocolates in the world also. I'm not sure if this is European or you guys also have this in America.
Pairing our generic brand to one of these would simply be unfair, especially since most of us haven't.
So this brand Milk is also crazy famous here.
even tried half of the world's chocolate. Nevertheless, it doesn't change the fact that foreigners do not seem to appreciate Hershey's chocolate. Indeed, most foreigners have claimed that Hershey's chocolate bars taste like vomit.
No, no, my friends, this is not true at all. I thought it was really good, real talk. But a lot of you guys also been saying that I'm European at my heart, you know. Maybe that's why I like American things. Either way, it was delicious to me. My friends, before we continue with this, let me say one thing. I've been reacting to more food stuff recently, and you guys have been showing a lot of support. So if you guys could leave a like, that would mean so much to me. And always think about this. Just a click for you, so easy, free, for me means so much. I always have that in consideration.
Yeah, not the most appetizing description, that's for sure.
It's disgusting. Yes, it is, but disgusting in a really great way.
The reason why someone might pick up the unpleasant taste is that Hershey's uses butyric acid in its chocolate, which is also found in, well, vomit. Oh, and in Parmesan cheese as well. Because of the acid, the chocolate has a little tanginess, which foreigners say gives the chocolate a very unpleasant taste. But even beyond that very graphic description of taste, foreigners in general just say Hershey's chocolate is bad quality and is nothing compared to what they deem real chocolate. Whatever.
You know what? I'm gonna play my clip of me trying Hersheys.
Now, this brand I believe is very famous in America. Milk chocolate, Hersheys. Let's try it. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Great reactions.
Holy sweet potato. This is really good.
Let's continue.
Others think Hershey's chocolate bars are here to stay. Sure, it might not be the highest of quality, but who cares? We love it.
We love it! We love it! We love it!
Hell yeah.
Corn dogs.
3 corn dogs.
Yo, this is one of the things I want to try the most in America. Corn dogs. You guys speak so well about this.
For 99.
Actually, a question for all of you guys watching. I know I ask 1 million questions. Answer the ones you feel like. But do you prefer a corn dog to a normal hot dog? Do you guys really think it's better? I wonder.
Cents. Who could possibly eat 3 corn
99
dogs
cents.
and have $1?
Corn dogs are another concept no foreigner seems to be able to support or even comprehend. Corn dogs have been the star of our amusement parks, carnivals, and baseball games for what seems like forever, and have always been a delicious treat that can be enjoyed at any given time.
Okay, so this is more carnival, theme parks, etc. But you guys also told me that, for example, I believe the name of the fast food place is Sonic, also sells this. So this is getting maybe more popular in fast food places.
A hot dog covered in cornmeal batter and deep fried to perfection is already pretty cool, but put it on a stick and you have got yourself one genius and convenient invention. But just
Really?
because we feel like corn dogs are genius doesn't mean other people think the same way. In fact, most foreigners are a bit freaked out by corn dogs.
Stewie, relax. No, Brian, you keep that thing away from me.
How could a hot dog be on a stick and still be edible is a question that is frequently asked by foreigners seeing the junk food classic for the first time. The answer is pretty
Oh, friends, now I'm going to be a bit more serious. I think these type of videos, they tend to make things a bit bigger than they are. I don't think Europeans, I guess I should not talk for everyone, but at least is my perception, are, they find this disgusting. Actually, I think most Europeans look at that, okay, that's interesting. It's a different type of hot dog, but that's about it, not that, oh, you should never do that. I think it's more this type of videos trying to create this tension between different nations almost.
straightforward. You need to try one to see what the fuss is about. Yes, it's junk food, and
I'm gonna
eating
try
junk
it.
food is not high on the list for some, but no one should ever feel shame when eating a corn dog. It's more than just fried dough on a stick.
What the
It's
hell?
an American icon. You simply can't walk past a corn dog stand without getting the urge to get one, whether it's because of a craving or nostalgia. Any reason is good enough to indulge in a corn dog. Before calling it
looks so good.
disgusting, everyone should at least give one a try.
It's delicious.
Sweet potato casserole.
Casserole.
What's the one
Holy casserole, I tend to say holy sweet potato. That's crazy, let's try it back.
sweet potato casserole.
What?
Holy casserole!
Holy
What's the
sweet
one
potato.
classic dish that somehow always winds up on many Americans' Thanksgiving tables? That's right, a sweet potato casserole, the
What the hell is this, my friends? Is this what I'm thinking? Please tell me this is. You guys put marshmallows on everything, my friends. I love Americans so much at this point. But can we stop with the marshmallow thing? This is not my style. See, this is the waffles. I'm all about it. You know, fried chicken. I'm all about it. Corn dogs, amazing. Give me some. But marshmallows, my friends.
ultimate mix of fluffy candy and a starchy root vegetable. From an outside perspective, once again, we can kind of understand that sweet potato casserole might seem a little kooky. But in its defense, this dish has been a tradition for decades, and we've grown quite fond of the marshmallow/potato mix.
What?
The first ever recipe for this casserole was featured in an early 1900s cookbook commissioned by Angelus Marshmallows, one of the first candy companies to sell sweets at reasonable prices. It was originally an effort to get Americans to use marshmallows in their everyday cooking, and let's just say, once we got a taste of it, we were immediately hooked.
What
popular?
is this glutinous monstrosity before me?
Foreigners, however, can't seem to fully wrap their heads around the concept of pairing marshmallow and potatoes.
Oh my god. So, my friends, I don't want to say bad things before trying, but do you guys think this goes well? This sweet potato casserole with marshmallows? Actually, real talk, my friends. Again, anyone watching have tried this recently, and this is something that you guys enjoy? And if so, tell me, why do you guys enjoy this so much? The flavors combine that well. And since those videos sometimes they bring stuff that is not popular, how popular is this in America? Leave me a comment.
Together, we've been called many names for eating sweet potato casserole in the first place, but we don't care. We're going to keep preparing this iconic dish every Thanksgiving to keep the tradition alive. We'll eat it alongside our cranberry sauce because that's just how we roll.
That's how we roll in our house, baby.
PopTarts.
Oh, this one is amazing.
What's something you quickly grab from the pantry when you're in a rush in the morning but don't want to skip breakfast? A good old packet of PopTarts, the greatest, most sugary breakfast you could ever have.
Also have a video trying those.
But also one of the tastiest. Coming in a variety of flavors, PopTarts are always there to provide nostalgic childhood memories and comfort us in bad times.
Delicious.
However, these nostalgic feelings are, unfortunately, not equally shared by everyone. Maybe it's because of the sugar overload of the pastries in the morning, or maybe it's the even
To be fair, they are crazy sweet. But I like it.
sweeter filling with a supposed weird consistency, but whatever it is, foreigners do not want to jump on the Pop-Tart bandwagon at all.
You don't want to eat it?
This little silver wrapper does not bring as much joy to them as it does to us. Instead, it brings up health concerns and the urge to throw them away. We guess it's fair. It's not everyone who enjoys a sugary breakfast, but we sure as heck do. Plus, Pop-Tarts are so beloved. Even when junk food sales started to decline, Pop-Tart sales were still soaring. Perhaps they just haven't found the right flavor yet. Brown sugar and cinnamon should lead them in the right direction.
Now I'm finally on the right path.
Root beer.
A root beer.
See, this video is hit and miss. A lot of the things are looking amazing, other things are completely no chance at all. I also have a video trying root beer, and real talk, probably the thing I like the least. You know, I thought was really bad, honestly. Anyone watching really likes root beer, or at least, better saying, anyone watching is with me on this one that thinks root beer does not taste well. Because I feel like Americans love this.
Fixes everything.
Americans hold soda in very high regard. It might not be the best thing for our health, but a nice cold glass of sparkling sugar.
No, Coca-Cola Zero is good. Trust me.
once in a while is always
not.
appreciated. Root beer, in particular, is a true gem of American culture and also one of the most hated sodas by foreigners.
No,
But how can you love Coca-Cola yet hate root beer with a passion? It's all about the ingredients it's made with. While some greatly appreciate the taste of licorice and wintergreen mixed together, others find it weirdly reminiscent of cough syrup, and with good reason. You see,
Yeah.
root beer was originally made from sassafras, which is often used in medicines in many other countries.
Holy! I said that on my video, my friends, that root beer tasted like medicine. That's why. What?
And, well, it's fair to say that people in general don't find the taste of medicine to be a very appealing one.
no.
If you've ever been forced to swallow spoonfuls of cough syrup as a kid, you'll understand where
Oh my god, that's so true. I had so much of that type of syrup, when I was a kid because I was always coughing. That's why I don't like root beer. Now I know.
this root beer hatred comes from.
It was cough syrup.
Even though root beer is no longer made with real sassafras due to health concerns, there is still a sassafras-like flavoring from a saffrol-free extract, which gives off the same sickly taste to those not used to root beer.
Holy.
Oh, and foreigners also have a lot to say about the amount of ice we put in our soda, but
Nah, that's okay.
to be honest, there's nothing better than an ice-cold glass of root beer on a hot summer day.
What? Do you guys agree with this? Do you guys really believe root beer is one of the best
or soda.
beers? Sorry, let's run it back. So, okay, wait. Did I understand this correct? Let's play it.
To say about the amount of ice we put in our soda, but to be honest, there's nothing better than an ice-cold glass of root beer on a hot summer day.
Wait, do you guys agree with this? Do you guys think root beer is one of the best things you can have in a summer day? I tried root beer video on my channel, just search for that, and this one I cannot comprehend, my friends.
Root beer is super water.
Grits.
Great. See, this is another thing that no matter how many times you guys explain to me, I don't get it. Biscuits and gravy, I'm already aware. Grits is still complex.
We're sharing some grits.
Grits have been a sacred staple on every Southern table for ages and are one of the classic American dishes
What?
that shouldn't be messed with. While they were born in the South, grits have been able to win the hearts of almost everyone across the country. However, foreigners don't see grits in the same way. Made
Why?
from white corn, the texture of grits has been compared to a lot of inedible things such as tiny rocks and even wallpaper paste by
Really?
foreigners. Now, don't say that to any avid grits fan. Those could be fighting words.
That's it! You're asking for a whooping.
While it's true that if you don't cook your grits properly, you might end up with a pretty rocky consistency since the corn is still hard. But if you know what you're doing and you pair them with the right seasoning,
Yo, my friends, grits and another real talk. I think it's probably really good, but the first time I saw it, I thought, what the hell is going on here? But I love my people from the South, real talk. So I trust you guys when it comes to food.
you simply can't go wrong. And when they're infused with cheese, it's like heaven on earth. So next time you come across
Really?
a foreigner who claims to hate grits, just make sure they
What?
try the right kind and give them something to change their minds.
This is actually really good.
Sliced bread.
We are gonna be the
Wait, sliced bread? That's common here.
best thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes you don't know what you're missing until you try it, and apparently we've been missing out on real bread our entire lives. At least that's according to most foreigners who try our sliced bread for the first time. For an American, the best
So from what I understand, and a lot of you guys also told me this, there is a bit more sugar in the American bread.
thing since sliced bread is, well, sliced bread. But for someone who grew up on genuine baguettes and buns their whole life, it's a travesty. If you
I
walk
love
into any
baguettes.
American grocery store, you will find the bakery section filled with dozens of different kinds of bread already sliced and packaged for the perfect quick and easy sandwich or to pop in the toaster. It's basically an ingenious invention designed to save some time, all the while enjoying a versatile snack.
Time is money, Peaches.
The concept of sliced bread just doesn't seem to really stick with foreigners, claiming we don't know what real bread is. Words like bland, boring, and even too sweet have often been used to describe how other people see our beloved sandwich maker. And while sliced bread isn't exactly the most flavorful option out there, it can still hold its own in certain situations. Just add some deli meats and a bunch of veggies along with a slice of cheese, and you have got yourself the sandwich of a lifetime. Plus, all those fancy loaves and baguettes require the extra step of slicing and
Wait, but do you guys also have baguettes in America, right? You can find that if you want.
frankly, who has the time for that?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Peanut butter.
Oh, look at little Laura Ingalls eating that peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter?
Speaking of things that go great with sliced bread, peanut butter is another American classic that doesn't
I know you guys love peanut butter with jelly, right, my friends? It's the PBG things that you guys talk so much.
sit right with a lot of foreigners. Honestly, how can anyone hate peanut butter? Aside from those who are allergic, of course.
Sorry, but I posted a video about peanut butter and ended up asking, when was the last time you guys ended up eating peanut butter? And I got a lot of answers saying, André, I'm watching the video, eating one. What are you talking about? I was like, damn, is that popular?
Can be eaten in a sandwich with apple slices. Heck, it can even make celery acceptable. Spread generously on a piece of toast in the morning or enjoyed shamelessly by the spoonful, peanut butter is the ultimate morning starter. So
this thing with the spoon, is this a myth or do you guys actually eat peanut butter with a spoon? That's crazy, no? Because this is super caloric, I assume. Look, I'm a fat person, but I still try to be careful.
why is the love for the spread not shared by the rest of the world? Well, mostly because they don't think it actually makes anything taste better, or that it even tastes good on its own for that matter.
Okay.
Our food is often criticized as being too salty, too sweet, or even too mushy. And in the case of peanut butter, it's a combination of all three. And that's why we go crazy for the stuff.
It's wet oil in your mouth and then the driest food known to man all at the same time.
It's salty and sweet at the same time and brings a nice smoothness to whatever you put it on. More than
this one I have to disagree. I love peanut butter. So I'm with you, my friends.
90% of American homes keep a jar of peanut butter in the pantry, and about 3 pounds is eaten per person every year. Go outside of North America,
Crazy.
and you are guaranteed to have a much harder time getting your hands on a jar. France, Italy, Sweden, and Japan are some examples of places where peanut butter is not welcome. A little piece of advice: if you're a peanut butter nut and you're traveling abroad, it might be a good idea to stick a jar or two in your suitcase. You know, just in case.
So recently, I said this in a couple of videos already, but there is always new people watching my videos. Recently, I actually started finding Skippy on my supermarket, but this was not a thing at all years ago.
Babe,
Actually, another thing, my friends. This is a crazy transition. But if you guys like country music, I have been putting some reactions on my Instagram, link below. And of course, if you want to see other type of content, I'm trying to do more stuff on Instagram and Facebook. I put the same thing on both, so feel free to follow me at least in one. Both links are below. And of course, if you like this type of videos, do not forget to leave a like.
did you pack the sriracha peanut butter? 2 bottles. How about Dave's potato noodles? It's all in there.
American cheese.
I will buy you some.
See, this is a thing that I'm a bit disappointed because I cannot find it here. And I wanted to record a couple of videos doing some crazy burgers, but without American cheese, I feel like that's not good.
Cheese.
Low-fat cheese.
Low-fat cheese.
Low-fat American cheese.
Yet another sandwich favorite that won't receive the stamp of approval from anyone outside of the US is American cheese. For this particular item, however, we can kind of see where the dislike is coming from. Let's just say our bright neon orange cheese isn't exactly the most natural kind of cheese out there. After all, it is illegal to even label it as real cheese, but still.
What is illegal?
We love it. Our grilled cheese and tomato soup lunches would not be the same without the question.
Wait, I have to pause it right there. My friends, someone told me that it's common to have a grilled cheese with a tomato soup in America. How true is this? That person lied to me, or is that really that common? And if so, again, when was the last time you had those? And Or did you ever add those? Better saying, leave me a comment, my friend.
Questionable yet familiar color of melted American cheese. While we may like to slap a slice on just about anything, especially burgers, most foreigners will agree the stuff tastes like plastic. It's pretty understandable, really.
What tastes like plastic when it's not done. When you put that on the fire, it tastes really good from what I understand.
Since it contains so many additives. Oh well, maybe
You have to melt the cheese.
it's an acquired taste, or maybe they simply forgot to take the wrapper off. Of course, you can't talk about American cheese without mentioning the one and only Cheese Whiz.
Can I get some cheese whiz or hollandaise? No.
To be fair, even here,
Cheese
Cheese Whiz
Whiz.
does not have the biggest vote of confidence either. According to foreigners and some Americans, Cheese Whiz not only tastes like plastic, but also comes with potential health issues. That's not going to make you want to dip your
Wait, this is the brand that makes the spray cheese?
crackers in it. Even though every country has its own cheese-making traditions and specialties, we can't really claim that American cheese slices are the best of the best.
No, but that looks so good. You know, that looks really good.
It looks like we still have some work to do in the cheese department.
We have to fix it.
Stay for seconds and tap or click another great
Ending. My friends, thank you so much for watching this with me. Really means a lot. You guys end up staying until the end. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Bye, my friends.